Okay. Hello. Um, I might sound a little weird. Hello. I'm Zryken. Hello. um, I might sound a little weird. Like, I literally woke up like 20, 30 minutes ago. And by the time I looked at the clock, it was 7 minutes before I was supposed to stream. So it's like, dang, I'm so late. But, yeah. Um, so we're gonna be doing a thing right now, uh, and this is gonna be weird because there's gonna be no music, right? I just didn't really take the time to actually look for one. I should have done that last night, but instead I was playing the game, and yeah, it's all sorts of bad, I guess. But without further ado, welcome to the first drawing stream, I guess. Wait, hold on, let me make it so bigger. But yeah, this is what we're gonna do. If you can see, we're drawing, and what we're gonna do instead at this time is, uh, I'm gonna be designing myself. um, you could see like um this guy here. Um, this is me, right? So what I'm planning on doing is at least redesigning myself, I guess. So hopefully that goes well. I know I won't be able to do it all in one stream. Okay, there we go. But I think what we can do first is just yo, hey Megadong. Um, I'm just gonna be doing the lining. Like it doesn't have to be great, as long as it gets a general idea through, I guess. So yeah, hold on. I didn't even set up the angle for this. I didn't even yeah, I didn't even like start drawing on the tablet again until just now, I guess. So then now, yeah, like I did this myself, right? But I was thinking like, hey, writer, like this has been like a weird thing, right? Well, I'm like, hey, writer, do you want me to design your character too? And it was like, at back then, this was before Build came in, so it's like he was thinking about doing something with stamps or like stamps and bottles, and then yeah, it didn't go out well because of that. But yeah, other than that, it Ryder's character design never came to fruition because of the fact that like I think one of the weird things is like he loves talking about it, but he doesn't know how to exactly like bring it to life. But I guess that's also my fault as well because it's like it's also just the fact that we just I just don't really design things well. Wait, is this even right? Doesn't look right. And it's gonna be a lot of me erasing. Oh, fun. Yeah, it's one of those weird things, right? Like, hold on. I think this might be too big. Canvas. Let's go small first. Ooh. Oh, this is a weird spot. it doesn't help that like I said, this is the first time in a while that I've actually drawn on the tablet. So this is gonna be loads of fun. Yeah, my drawing style is very, I would say strange because it's very angular, very uh not proportionate, but it's like I look at things like how you would with the SH Figuarts, right? Like when you have like figures, like too many, when you have a lot of toys, you look at it from the joints, right? Like you got like the arms right here. You would get like a ab crunch kind of thing. You got like the hips, which is basically just a shell, and it's like either like a barbell kind of thing. So it's like that. Like I just visualize it like this. But I also realize that when you do something like this, right, it just makes it feel like a stick. Which actually, I think it actually worked. Maybe bring the foot out a little more though. Maybe that was too big. Actually, hold on. That would be fine. So then you could do that with the arm. Maybe. Yeah, should be fine. I think knees has to be right here, I guess. So bring that down. Yeah, it is. It's not totally the greatest though. Like, if you do that too much, some things wouldn't really feel natural. Oops. Some things won't feel natural, especially because I made these joints are here a little too big. But while we do that, we can just fill up the gap really now with like just stuff. Just fill it up with flesh. The arms are kind of weird though. I think it's just the way it's shaped. That's why it feels weird to me. Because it's like, there's something wrong about it. But this is just a concept design, so I'm not too worried about it for now. Because we can't forget about other things. The card packs are gotchard. I was gonna talk about that. I kind of forgot about it because I woke up late. But it's not bad. It's interesting that phase 0 is 3 cards. But then you get phase 1 onwards, and it'll be 5 cards, right? But it's just one of those things where it's like I'm so into it. But it's also because I've been collecting like Vanguard, like Cardfight Vanguard, and like there are times where I would just buy random TCG like packs, except for Magic the Gathering. But it's like it's definitely a weird thing. I'm totally for it. It's just the fact that I'm like, how am I gonna persuade Ryder to like get gotchard? But like it's mainly because Ryder has such a like weird disdain towards like card gimmicks now that like it's very interesting, right? Because I usually don't get gimmick stuff, and the fact that like I want to get gotchard is like one of the weirdest ones, I guess. The horns are too high up. Yeah, like the alternate art is really good. I'm pretty sure like the line is gonna go 50-50, where it's like, oh yeah, you're gonna like basically just like, let's zoom into the head really. But like the alt art is super good. I didn't realize that the wait, hold on. Yeah. It's interesting. I don't really know how that's gonna work though. I guess it answers my thing. I was like, I just want freebies because I remember I did a Majin Bone thing, right? And it came with the I forgot that I don't have a camera on, but like it came with like freebies, like a Majin one Majin Bone kit came with like a freebie, and it was just like, yeah, how come we don't do how come they don't do this anymore? That kind of thing. I was super upset when they stopped doing freebies. But yeah, it was definitely a fun thing to think about. But it's also voiced by the dude that did Kamina from Gurren Lagann. And when I told Ryder about that, he was like, "Wow, you're like the first one to ever pick it up that quick." I was like, "Dude, his voice is very unique." Wait, how did the hip area look? Yeah, like it's not unique. It's very distinctive. Give him the semi-boxed, semi-boxed shoulders. At least this is how the buff would be, I guess. And then use an eraser. Get rid of this jaw point, I guess. It's not too much. But yeah, I didn't realize that the bike had robot hands too. So I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool actually. Right then, and then the standby. I really like the standby. Like when it's just waiting for you to put cards in. It sounds really funky. Whoops. There we go. And I guess like the thing I'm not really a big fan of is like the fact that like the movie stuff is not really hard to get, but it's like it felt very intentional with how they were gonna do it, because you have to pre-order the gotcha driver, and you have to go to the movie to get the tickets. So it's just very unfortunate, I guess, especially for the Western collectors. For the if you want the oneness um, icon, yeah, have fun. Wait, does he? Yeah, I don't mind the CGI models. It's just the fact that like so I don't know why, but people don't like King Oger, right? For the like how it's all inside, it's all like inside production and stuff. But I'm like, what's wrong with that? Like in all honesty, I think King Oger is like a really good series. It's like holding on its own pretty well. Hold on, should I make the visor bigger? I think it's fine. Let me get a little sharper. But like the people that are complaining about how King Oger is spacing too much money on CG, but I'm like, it's a little more than CG, like special effects that they're spending money on. There's like they have a $10 million rig that they're playing around with. They also have like I think the horns need to be bigger. Something doesn't feel right. The head doesn't feel. Maybe it's the head, but it's not wide enough. Oh boy. Wonder how we could salvage this. I think it. I think the problem that I just did was heads. The head wasn't wide enough. Because I think the visor was supposed to be bigger. But anyways, it does. The giant LCD screen they used was really good, but yeah, like View Soldier, I don't really. Yeah, most of it is just like it just happens outside. It's definitely a weird thing, but like I remember. I remember telling Ryder that I wasn't a big fan of View Soldier, but like as of recently, I've actually came around, and I'm like after watching View Soldier and like watching episode Nada, it made me actually like the series again. But like I don't understand why people are. Well, it goes into the cinematography in general too, where people just hate CG, and I'm just like, what's wrong with you guys? And most of them just kind of say the same thing, where it's like it just takes away the practicality of everything. It's like not really. It was like poorly done, then it would make sense. But it just I haven't felt that really. And this is like um I think what I heard the Flash, because I heard the Flash didn't really. The Flash's CG was pretty weird. Did I even? Oh boy. Okay, now that's also wrong. It seems we have a very interesting problem where it is now the head that is wrong. I didn't have that kind of. Actually, no. I draw the head. I guess I draw the head sideways, right? Like I always draw the side view of the head. So I think trying to draw it in front is making it challenging. But like, yeah, like I honestly think the set pieces for King Ojo is really good. For is really good, and it's definitely a an improvement to Saber. Because I feel like if Saber had that kind of technology and budget, it would have been a lot better. They would have been able to fight in the Wonder World a lot more. Wait, 1, 2. Hmm. Guess that works. Right. Let's see. We could continue down to the legs, so do that. Let's shrink my guy, my avatar, and go down. I don't really think he needs that pack on his sides. Maybe. Because I don't know, for once, maybe that isn't the best way to go. Yeah, since this is a buff, it doesn't have to be clean. Maybe make the chest wider. Yeah. If I had a, yeah, like that's one of the weird things, right? The Thomas staircase thing will forever be funny. I think that it was unintentional, but on the bright side, it made some good laughs. But like the, I guess the unfortunate bit was the fact that like you like I think they overhyped the Wonderworld end for Saber because like I I guess it's my disappointment, but it's like, excuse me, you don't see them fight in that kind of world anymore, and I was sort of disappointed, like really disappointed actually, because like the entire show was like, oh yeah, Saber's gonna fight in another world, but he only did that in the beginning. Uh, yeah, we could just do that. There's that. I know I have the weird spike things behind my legs. Why did I design it like that? There's an image that I have that shows the spikes. Do I have it still? Cameras. What year was it? So another thing about myself is that I used to take a lot of pictures, right? It just happens to be that I used to be a photographer, but then in the end, I kind of stopped. It's not like I wanted to. It's just the fact that my camera died, and I was so upset. It was a good camera too, but it made sense since you know how like when it has double A batteries, like what happens afterwards is that sometimes it would leak, right? And then it just stuck. Like the lens got stuck, and I was super upset. Okay, found it. So let me add. Cancel image. Browse. What year was it? 2018. I just passed him, I think. Oh, did I just skim through it? Yeah, I didn't actually see him. Oh, sad. Oh, I found him. There we go. He is really big. But yeah, this guy was the original, as you can see. Oh yeah. But yeah, this guy here, was the basis for this guy. Whoops, I moved the video by accident. With the feed. Let me shrink myself. So like, yeah, you can definitely see like some similarities. Not all of it. There's some creative liberties taken, but yeah. Um, this was 2018. This was earlier this year. Um, oops, wrong me. But yeah, there's been a lot of things that I've done, I guess, that influence a lot of that. Also, before we actually get to the actual leg armor, I have to do this. Wait, I don't have the original guy here. Cause do I have it? But I don't think I have him here. Let me go grab what the current one is, I guess. Wait, do I even have that? I think I have it. I just didn't bother saving it. But not saving it. I just didn't bother putting it in its own folder, I guess. Unless I got that wrong. Yeah. Okay. Drive. Google Drive. Help me out here. Actually, this one looks like a better one, to be honest. Some more downloads. Fun. It it kind of is. I spent a lot of I think I spent a lot of time doing that. Maybe I don't remember anymore. It was just a day where I was like, hey, let's just make my avatar because I didn't want to represent myself as like Dragon Knight Hunter a lot. Oh wait, I already have it. But yeah, I built this guy on stream a while ago. Actually, hold on. This is not helping. You're too wide. Why are you so wide? But anyways, here's that. Then you get like here's that. So you got me. That you got this. You got this one. So this is what the current design is. This is what the past design is. And then this is what my avatar is. So it's just like yeah, that's the reason why I'm upgrading, especially because now there's like some things that doesn't make sense anymore. Whereas like I don't have these gauntlets anymore. Now they're bucklers. And then I was thinking, where did my pen go? About how I just want to have the gloves like gold Spino. And it's just funny now I think about it because I'm like, I really like those it started making me think like about that kind of design, like flaming tiger, a freezing bear, 02. Uh, let's see, Amazons. It's just like a lot of things. Like when they have those like gloves, it's so cool. I don't know why. Like Neo Ichigo is also one of them. It's like god dang. What? And the funny thing is, um, what started it all was literally like O's. Let's see. Cause like I really like the Tatsuba arms. I don't know why, but it was just like something I really like had a thing for. Because it's just a clean, like the Torah arms are like such a clean design. And then like seeing Gold Spino, it's just like, dude, it's just God. Okay, so after I think after I do the basic line art, oops, yeah, after I finish the basic line art, I'm gonna try to, oops, line things. But we're not done yet. We still gotta do the arms, which arms is still bothering me because of the fact that it's just like it's like a figure. You just like lay down like with the gorilla arms, but this is helpful, I guess, because now I gotta do the hands. The one thing I'm not really so fond of. I mean, the hands aren't great, but segmented all. Doesn't actually look bad. But what he has is armor here. I wanted to do like this segment like that. The reason why is because there's a hint of gold on him now, so I have to kind of do that. Maybe just curve this up a bit. Actually, that looks better. You can do it like that. Now it looks like a bunny. Actually, that works. Oops. Alright, now we can do the arms. Like, the entire reason why I wanted to do the stream basically is just, hey, what kind of gloves can I give him? Decade versus All Rider. It was, yeah. Um, Wait, hold on. Let me take a look at that. I don't remember it. Oh. All Riders was a Die Shocker. Let's see. Oh, the actual Decade movie, yeah. It was something. I don't remember much from it, though. Like, that, I guess that's sad. Like, a lot of the stuff from Decade, I kind of don't remember. Let's see. So I'm checking something. I wouldn't mind if anyone just listens to music or just listens to another thing behind the scenes because I didn't have anything prepared for it. Because of the fact that I'm just like, yeah, I woke up late. Oh, fun. Um, like I woke up 7 minutes before stream, and then yeah, it was definitely a thing. Now, how am I gonna do the gloves? I want to do something like this, right? Or like the best way I could probably explain it is like the arm that Shiny Agito has. Or like yeah, Agito shining. So I just want to do like something like this, but with the crystal in the middle. Yeah, like I don't exactly remember what happened in that decade movie. I just know that it had something to do with the moon. Actually, I think that's it. And then I could just stylize it a bit more to make it myself. Then could do it like that. For now, because what I want is a giant shields. Just it's supposed to go over this area. So what I want is just bucklers, bladed bucklers or something like that. Every time I think about that, I keep on thinking about like the shields that Captain America had from Infinity War. Oh, is this the one? I don't remember if this was the one, but is this the one where Decade uses J? Or Decade has a final form ride, and he uses J and just becomes a giant uh complete Decade complete. Because if that's the case, then I do remember it. And like where, or like, or is it the other thing where Shadow Moon gets slapped into the tower? Or like, yeah. Oh yeah, Saint Seiya. Maybe that's where I got the film too. Or like, where Shadow Moon gets slapped into a tower, and all the riders just rider kick the building. It's so weird. Like, it's so crazy. I kind of miss that kind of crazy though. Like the fact that like it didn't take 40 riders. It just they just decided to do it. Oh, not 40. Or was it? It was just around there. It took that many riders to ride kick a building. Okay, so I am thinking of something, the same one, but yeah. I think we got the basic design. Actually, let me do a new layer. Let's dim this one and clean it up a bit. I feel like the arms should be a little bulkier though, because I kind of want it. Oops, wrong layer. Like I want it to at least be like here, I guess. Maybe that's the issue. It was just the fact that it was just too far out. Cause it was the O's one, right? Where they did the 40, where they were all riding the bikes, and they all decided to go, hey, let's form the number 40 for the 40th anniversary, and drive into like someone. Because I remember, oh wait, that was I don't remember what it was, but I think that was from like when time was messed up and everything. Should Hmm. I don't remember. The movies that were from O's I don't remember as much, sadly, because I just remember that it's sad to say, right? I love O's, but its movie was so forgettable. Okay, we got that, and then maybe just keep it like this, and then do this. God, why does his head look so round? I think it's also because of just this in general. Hmm. Some of these views off. I'm just trying to see what's wrong, what I do wrong. But yeah, I guess it's interesting. Like it goes to Geo as well with his movie, where it they decided to just do a rider kick, and then like it's the it's like they're doing a rider kick with the logo behind them, and that even translates over to the soda line, which I thought was kind of cool. Oh wait, I think I know why. Cause my character was actually, he always looks like he's looking down, right? But I think it's also just the fact that these horns are too close. I might have to move them. So I might have to change that a bit. Then make this like that. Huh. Then, oh, actually, yeah, this works. I think it's also just because he looks down. So now we're getting into very interesting territories. Right, so then we get to work on that. Yeah, like I think the fun thing is that I realized I could get so focused into like stuff like drawing, right? And I could just wait. The Double and Decade movie, A to Z movie, the O's Shogun movie, then O's and Double movie, War Core, and then O's fours, O's double fours moving Mega Mech. Yeah, I liked how interconnected they were. It's just the fact that like they were definitely trying stuff. The collabs were really cool though, so I don't really have anything against it. And like the Double Decade movie, I really like because they introduced the coolest writer ever, still, and it's coming out of Skull. And the fact that he has his own special, like you see like how he started out. You see how like in the what was it? Yeah, the O's double movie. You can see how Skull came to be, and it wasn't really by choice. Or it was. It wasn't at first, and then now it is. So that's not right. There we go. But I like how I'm just remembering a line from Skull where he says that it's usually not my policy to use Gaia memories, but like when it comes to dope pants, he will use it, and he's still cool. And he didn't even lose that Skull. He only like he only lost because of the fact that he was like trying to protect people. He didn't really lose that Skull though. He didn't lose that Skull. He died as Narumi, and it's like that's just a badass way to go. At least that's what I like to think. But yeah, it's definitely a thing. Like I'll never stop saying I would always recommend like the figure by standard for Skull. It's actually really good. But I can also say I do recommend the figure out standard for Shinichigo because that one is also good, like really good. Right, so let's fix the arm. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised because I don't exactly know what they're doing with uh the Geats movie other than the fact that there were four aces. The one thing I did like was the one thing I really liked was the fact that like the oneness. I don't know anything about the King Oja one, but yeah. Let's see. But yeah, Ryder has Fang Joker. I've been kind of pestering him to build it, because he has the nippers now. Because I bought him some, but it's like he just hasn't. Because I originally bought him the MG Figurized Fang Joker, but he never put it together. So I was like, fine, I'm taking it. And it wasn't really the first case either, because I bought my other little brother the Bear Guy F, and like I just kind of understand that like model kits isn't really the thing. So it's like yeah. Spoilers. Oh, for the movie. Um, yeah, I don't. I try to avoid those, cause like I said, like I remember. I don't really remember much of the Oz one, but that's also because of the fact that the Oz movie's plot was about the alchemists that made the metals, and I'm like, how did I forget that? And the only thing I remember is the fact that they reused the world flipping animation in Ghost. And then we make giant ham fingers. Actually, it looks better. Hmm, maybe get rid of this bit here. Cause like another thing, I was telling Ryder about this, right? Where like with the shield bit, I was into. Wait, hold on. It was just yeah, yeah. I don't know. Like Ryder has a different thing with that, I guess. Cause like if you remember his builds when we used to build together, do you remember how he used to just like pull him out of the runner and everything? And now it's just like it's sort of started bothering me a bit, I guess. Hold on. But like I don't know. It's just me, I guess, because it's just like yeah. Please stop doing that. You're gonna break the plastic. Now it's just weird. Okay, so maybe not so big. Something doesn't seem right. Maybe it's just the fact that I made this gem area a little too prominent. It wasn't supposed to be like that, I think. I think it was just supposed to be more embedded instead of showing up out there. We could do it like that. Make the arms less buff in this case. Oops. Then make it a little bar like that. Yeah, that seems like it works. Then probably the same here. Actually, I kind of like it when it's going one direction instead. So you could do it like that. Hi, Hermit. Oh yeah, it's 2.0, much needed 2.0. Now I'm looking at the cheeks. These side bits are a little. There we go. Or is it just the fact that it's just not sharp enough? Not white enough? Hmm. Feels like it should be a little longer. No, I think it's fine. I have to figure it out eventually. Maybe make the visor a little bigger.  'Cause, 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 'c Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't feel so menacing now. Axel World? Yeah. Wait, so I remember Silver Crow. It's just I know he was super lanky. Oh yeah, definitely. Except my hand, it's not very much like that. I guess I don't know, but I wanted to get into it, but then I also found out that it's written by the same dude that did Sorta Online, which is kind of weird. Because I'm not a big fan of Sorta Online, right? But I even tried playing Fatal Bullet, and like my brothers got into it. Like they were like super high leveled, and I wasn't. So it's very weird as a still new player just trying to get into that kind of game. To the point where I even like nowadays I'm just like comparing it to like Snowbreak because I actually have been playing Snowbreak a lot. Um, there wasn't really anything interest or anything new I added into the design other than I I trimmed down the spikes on the legs from 3 to 2. Then he's gonna have this line here. Sorry, if he was very disorienting if I just do this a lot, it would seem. But yeah, Exo World I wanted to watch more of, but that's only because like what was that? What was the red guy? Um, he was the screw, right? He had a super robot transformation. I let's see. Uh, let's see. Crimson Bolt, Crimson King Bolt. That was his name. Hold on. I'm just gonna put it into chat because it's the fact that it's just super good. It's one episode, but he was just as good. Like his budget screamed out. The budget screamed for that episode. And the guy he was fighting against is also the guy that voices Galga guy, or Vero, or whatever it is now. So it's like it's just super cool. But it's also I also kind of came to a weird conclusion that I can't draw super robots like with real faces. Cause like the closest I've gotten to was like Bakarobo, and Bakarobo is like a very old art piece of mine that's been with me for years. And hold on, do I have an image of Bakarobo? I don't know why I named it Bakarobo. It's just very me. Oh, I probably don't have it. Not the updated one, at least. But yeah, like another thing is like I found out or I learned around like it was around that year, Yuki Kaji was like soaring because of the fact that that he had like so many voice roles. Because like not only did he voice Aaron Yeager that year, he voiced in so many other things. I think that year he was also in like Noragami. Oh, ooh, there's a song I want to listen to now. Uh, I there's an anime I want to get back into called Gatchaman Crowds, but I haven't really gone. I finished the first season, right? But I haven't started the second season. Cause like I really like the theme song "In the Name of Love." It's just funny because I'm just hold on, let me link this into chat as well because it's a good song and it was 10 years ago. I'm so old. Like when I used to watch anime and stuff, I still do kind of every now and then, but it's like this was one of the songs I actually listened to. Like still. And then, how did my original, what the upgraded legs look? Hmm. I guess we could make something on that. Cause gotcha, like I liked Gotcha Man crowds because it was the Henshin hero kind of thing, and I also found out that what was her name? The voice actress for the main girl. I found out that she was in it. Maya Uchida, that was her name, and like it was just great. Oh yeah, but like it's really interesting seeing like seiyus become like super popular, especially because in their case they're treated as celebrities. While I don't really think that really happens here in the U.S. So it's like, yeah, okay. Then I don't think I had to do that, but I just want to emphasize that he has spikes on his legs. He's actually, it's interesting. The way he's designed right now, the legs are super bulky. I kind of like that. Maybe the chest is a little too big. We could do. I guess we could do that. Then erase a bit here. Yeah, yeah. You know, I really like clunky boots. But now we gotta do another thing. Actually, we gotta close these gaps though. I realized because if I am to just do a basic color over, I have to cut like close the gaps. Otherwise, it's gonna bleed into the canvas. It's not done yet. This that. Yeah, I don't exactly remember what this design reminds me of. Because I'm just looking at the clunky boots. I'm like, maybe it's just like just stuff I remember. And then there's an anime called Ore Twintail ni Narimasu, or I will become Twin Tails. And I just like I love the trivia that it's written by the writer that did Akiba Ranger. Alright, so there's that. Let's make a new layer for a very special item, which is his scarf. Because it's supposed to be right here. Then the second one. Which obviously you won't be able to see, right? But I'm doing that just because of the fact that it looks cool. He's had one for a while. But I think it will also make more sense if I just put it in the layer under, not over this layer. Let's move that. There we go. Because then now I gotta turn off the symmetry. Still on that layer. And then, oops. He needs these. Maybe not that far, but still good see thing around. I don't mind if it's messy though. It's like a energy kind of looking thing. Yeah, it's definitely worth a watch because in Order Twin Tails, every villain has a fetish. Like the first villain the main character fights really likes Twin Tails. Another one likes Napes. I think the other one didn't want to fight Blue because of the fact that Blue's flat. It was very it was very interesting. I loved it. And the one thing I always loved since I really liked Chunibyo was the fact that like the main character when he changes into a girl, the voice actress is Dekamori. So it's like, yeah, yeah, love it. I think that is it. Then do it for the other side because it's telling the symmetry. I think we should be ready to color then. Right, let's do new layer, bucket. Let's go with the blue because I always go with that. And now we start the color new layer before I forget. I always forget that. Like when I do a background color, I always oh, there's a dub. God. The fact that there's a dub for Twin Tail. I mean, I'm not surprised. What if it was Funimation? Now I gotta use the symmetry tool to color in. Wait, hold on. What if I just did that? What if I just turn to gold instead? But anyways, white. What else need a white? Here. What did I just? Okay. Oh, the belt too. How did I forget that? 1, 2. Oop. That is why you have to cover as many holes as you can. Don't take that out of context. But yeah. Alright, then here. And what else? The legs. The bottom part. Now I have to go do black, which is not that hard. But here, here, here. It sounds like someone's here. But anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe on the legs too. Maybe not, actually. The arms though. Yeah. Oops. Wrong area. Oh wait, maybe I should just do the white on the gloves too then too, huh? Do that too? Wow. I can't speak today. Oh no, I need black on the boots too. Boots? The feet. Then need the pink. The hot pink. Close to the red though. Yeah, that works. Then top layer. Then the entire leg itself. What else? I think that was it. No, nope. Right here. The inside of the belt. Then I just need silver. It's basically silver, yeah. Oh no, actually, right here too. Almost forgot that. Then here. Oh, were those? I think those were a different color. Yeah, they're a different color. Whoops. Let's bring it a little more to purple and then to do that. And then going here to the blue. It looks like it's going together really well now. But I should probably use white for the hands too. Now I think about it. And this is probably the only one that I'm just gonna hand color because it's the fact that there's too many lines in it. I'll clean it up afterwards. Oh yeah. Another thing I forgot to mention is that I did watch Shin Kamen Rider. It's really good. Would recommend it. I would watch it again if I wanted to. Like, apparently there was a scene where people got really angry about, I guess, because of the fact that it was like a deleted scene, and people were like, we could have gotten those instead of what we got now. Like, I just realized people just get really angry over like scenes that were deleted, and they just don't fit, and it's like, why? Yeah, the updated art is really nice though, but it is missing some certain colors, I guess, because I haven't really gone to silver yet. So just, but like I think the other inspiration was the fact that I really like Shin Kamen Rider, like the design. So I decided to base it off of that too. Ooh. Then there we go. Then there we go again. Uh, should be fine. Oh wait, no, I forgot the shoulders. But yeah, Megadon, if you have Amazon Prime, you can actually watch it on there. It's, or actually no, it's already released online, so you have two options: Amazon Prime or like some other places like Kiss Asian. Don't tell them I endorse that, but I don't. But it's definitely an interesting thing. There were like some things I didn't. There was a lot of things I didn't expect from Shin Kamen Rider, but it was good. Now we have to go do the armor. Should probably get a more reddish tint if I wanted to go that way. Then that's 1, 2, 3. And then a thing I was thinking about doing was basically doing it this way. Giving it more of a what was that word? Transition from armor to like the glove. I actually didn't really know how I was gonna do this, to be honest. Like the glove thing, I didn't really think it through. Hold on, I'm gonna redo that. Maybe just keep going until I maybe get to the bottom. Yeah, this is the part where I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna wing it. But I think it's better if it's like this now. And then, oh, wrong one. There's that. Uh, let's see. My favorite English dub. I my favorite English dub. The I don't actually know other than Helsing, and I still have to watch the Kaguya-sama Lovers War dub because I heard that was really good. So there's that, and like if it's like things like in a bridge series, then it would be like Helsing Ultimates because of the fact that that's like kind of the only thing I watched and really enjoyed. And the Attack on Titan one, but it's done by the same group too. And just a little more. Oh wait, I think I have an idea. I think. Guess we're gonna go to gold. It's coming together so well. I actually didn't think it would come out this well on stream, to be honest. And now, gotta add some more, because the fact that it did have some more. Oops. I guess this is like the issue when you use gold foil for your updated character, and it's just like literally everywhere. But other than that, there's a few. I think there was like some other good dubs, but I just don't remember. I don't really think I am familiar with them, to be honest. Because it's not all bad. It's just the fact that people just really like having that war, and it's just not great. And that actually came out a lot better than I thought. Maybe I overdid it. There we go. Then I was initially gonna call this entire thing gold, but I think I'm just gonna do the edges, the highlights at least. Jesus, I'm getting hungry. That's a good. That's a good sign. I have chips right next to me, and I haven't been eating them. You could do this end too. Speaking of dubs, I just think it's funny that like dubs like from SPD is dubbed by like the actual Deku Ranger team, and you also get like some people who came back from Ryuki to dub the characters in Dragon Knight. Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. I haven't really watched a lot of the bridges, but like I know that it's very interesting. Maybe right here too. Then here. I think this should be it. Maybe I picked it out a little. Maybe I picked out a little too much gold from this. Oops. And yeah. So now, gonna bring not the feed. Not the right height, but yeah. Before, like, I guess like what's in progress now compared to what it used to be, and I think it's turning out a lot better than I thought. I might have to actually put it stop it here though, because of the fact that it's like it's good. I might actually have to find some actual food later, but like it's definitely a thing. Actually, hold on. Let me add one more detail. Oops. Oops. Not again. And the shoulder should be fine. Yeah, let me put down the display. And this is what we ended up with. Yeah. Like, I think that's the funny thing. Is like, there's like so many Ultraman references in this. Like, ever since I drew the first one, I'm like, I'm just getting Ultraman Ginga vibes. But like, if you look at the Ultraman concept designs, I think that's where most of my colors came from. Because like, you could look at Ultraman Taiga, right? Let's see. Yeah, like the color scheme for Ultraman Taiga was like for the concept in terms of concept art was mainly the biggest influence on this. I also realized that the silver is a little too dark. Okay, that's too light. Yeah, that's better. No noise, something fell off. There we go. Now it's fixed. Wait, hold on. Did I do it? Yeah, I did the head. Okay, it looked like it didn't for a sec. But yeah, that is as far as I got. I will continue the rest maybe off stream. And I'll probably find another thing to do next week. But this is some really great progress. I'm actually happy that I picked it up. Picked up drawing in the middle of stream. But yeah, I might have to clean up some lines a bit too. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, that is gonna be it for the stream. Thank you for tuning in, whoever is here left. So without further ado, I might have to go find some food. Maybe. I know Ryder said that last time. He was like, "Oh, this isn't gonna be good." But yeah. I'll see you guys later. Thank you. But yeah, I gotta get going. So I will see you guys later. Thank you.